American Ninja, assisted by Kwame Poku, destroys the 5 Shalom Masters to lift the President Cup for Kotoko for the 9th time.
Usana Buzli film here Susano. 5 Shadow Masters.
5 Shadow Masters.
We have 4 Shadow Masters. Didi, ADJOURNED, Gazari, Kobipaka. 4 Shadow Masters. Omuneba. It is here. You are the Abano. Omuntanto say, why do you say Buna was it? Why do you say Buna was it? It didn't ever shed it in 4
Shadow Masters.
4 Shadow Masters. Shadow Masters. That's a Buzi. John Hatches are for Janet. It's a dear. Come you Kotoko here. One was in Tato Tato. Was in Tato. Paka, what do you Kotoko Tato? Let's see, I can say, Didi, man, welcome. Now, as is Yakoko Shiano, Yanakasa, you will see a play my club when you are successful, you will play. So, the can say, the Jiboke. Say, Obaya Granada, Casabet home. What's up, Granfi? Nigerian Trimudia, never go, what's over. Silent Jones are pushing backward. If the album Bayan said, Didi, obey
the Shalim Masters.
Shalim Masters,
1974 film.
1974.
Oh, no money.
Thank you. Buzi, that's
Tilong.
Tilong, Master.
Tai Tichong. Alexander Fouché. Mark Chohin. Memphis.
The 5 Shalom Masters. American Ninja will destroy Obunyina. Kota. Nditama, where the titi.
Ninja no.
Is it too?
I don't know this is a friend.
So Kotoko supporters and say, she said, I also a friend American Ninja.
Okay, you.
Also, I had money. Come on. Your remontada was very strong. When we go to Africa, this is the way we want to conquer Africa. You have given us joy, as you did at the University of Ghana Stadium. Let this be the beginning. Together, we can raise this club again. Kotoko supporter, Honorable Kofi Adams, to us and presented 10,000 CDs for beating House of Folk.
I'm wearing 2 hats, but one hat I'll put it aside. I'm not here as the Minister for Sports and Recreation, but I'm here as a fan of Kotoko. I have finished my ministerial room, so I have come here as part of the club to engage you. And for you to do that, you have a lot of people behind you. You are not alone. You gave us joy today. Yes. You did one at the University of Ghana Stadium not too long ago, and you have repeated another in Accra. It shows your strength. Your comeback today was so solid. I was telling the regional minister as we sat there with the president that this game was going to produce 3 goals, and that all the goals will enter at the net to the independent side and not at the other net. So when we ended the first half and it was 1-0 against us, I told him we were winning because we would score 2 goals. That was what I told you, and it happened. But you made it. Your comeback was strong. It tells you that the continent that we are going to, when we go with this kind of spirit, we will conquer everything. This is just the beginning. We have the potential. I can tell you, the celebration you are getting, you will get even more of it. So let this be Puma a year to the continental level. We will all be there to support you. You are not alone. You are not going to be alone. We will take particular interest. What we have to do, that is humanly possible, we will do. So listen to your technical team, listen to the management, and let's see how together, the playing body, together we can help raise our family. You've done very well, and we can really applaud you.
Tama, Honorable Kofi Adams, no. where they also call say we Kotoko supporter and also a sports minister. Ama kakra on boy no. I'm very impressed with the composition and cooperation. We are in progressive process. I believe we will get there with adjustments. We lost Osesibe and Kotoko took advantage of it. Didi Dramani explains how he lost.
It's part of the industry at a time when we're controlling, and then we lost a key player, and then it was difficult to reshuffle. And yeah, they took the chance clearly, so you have to acknowledge that.
Will you say Osesibe was the reason why Kotoko has just taken over?
No, I think the injury maybe was a force majeure, also served as the right purpose to have more players having a chance to play, and then we are in a progressive process, and so we expect that anyone who has the opportunity can do it. But I'm very, very impressed with the composition and the executions.
Are you satisfied with the current team that you have that played against Kumasi Asante Kotoko?
It's the early days yet. There's a lot to put in. There's a lot that we have done. There's a lot that we'll put in, and I believe that we'll get there. With this crop of players, with some small adjustments, we should be there.
Did you miss the services of Benjamin Asari in post today?
I think that every player is very, very important. He's the number one. He's a national team goalkeeper, and so we wish to have everyone. But I think that Swahib, gave a very good account of himself.
Word for your fans.
We love them so much. We love them for coming, and I think that we want to see more of this. We'll come out with very good performances. We'll come out with very good energy and effort. I think that we were all satisfied with what they did.
Tama, Didi Ramanzo so no response kakra no. Mami fa we intwa to na yenko. Time to fix Baba Yala Stadium is now. We need local mobilization and ideas to get it started. Honorable Minister for Ashanti Region, Tama, Anopei Odiashim, or say Kotoko Mobo Nkai, and I say baby, I just say Masaya, the double say you fix it Baba Yara. Now they are doing there, just for the ideas about not ye local mobilization. Now it may fix Baba Yara. Until we're there, this will be adding Hojim.
Zoto, but that's it. Zoto no a football match. Zoto, but who say improved over matches that were born in recent times. I'm talking about the league game. Asante Kotoko House of Football. This particular game, I saw an improvement, and the improvement I saw was that the two teams now wanted to play. And unlike the previous House of Folk, under coach Watara, now at any point in time, they were in their shells and almost team on committee and Sanamo attack. But this, I saw House of Folk team normally prepared to face Kotoko boot for boot. Of course, as Andy Kotoko are maintaining or more dominance over House of Folk. I think that after this game, there's 5 wins, 1 draw. So in last 6 games of my born Kotoko, 5 wins. The two teams in history, no, so I could dominate Toby for all this while. So I 5 wins to also continuous. Well, any no Obana dia ba. Okay, show me must na dia ba. Na ye. We told them my I think as of folk supporters, even though they lost to Asante Kotoko, at any point they lose to Kotoko, they disappointed, but say they will take a cue from game number boy, and what Didi Dramani, what he brought on board. So already that and I made sharp comparison between Didi Dramani and Coach Bakar Watara. And I want to believe the House of Folk supporters will bear with me. Say they saw a much more composed House of Folk team. But there are no problems, no. Or my attack, I think a very slow. And time are you free, no? This most striker no operation face, no. Why you a free, no? Ebeka, one striker, so no one effort, no, was not going to Eastern Kwana and yet that strong. And the House of Folk going forward, I think they will need to augment the attack. One area is almost a partner. Almost midfield, man, who a lot of problems. Midfield, even though it still needs improvement, but then, again, I'm no problem when you midfield. And I will come back to more defense. I think we not do Yadom until someone says he be a free mono. Now, as a bit okay, Yadom always makes some mistakes, but I say to be free mono.
upon Franny buy, you know. As a me put the same, you know, the difference between the two central defenders, no, and no create a lot of difficulties for them. And I think at that point, also, I have to have to look at that, you know. But I'm more Kotoko, the end is Mr. Kotoko, no. Or more me for the Kotoko, me for near, or my attack, you know, when you give them the supplies, Mr. Tombe said, I'm one very effective on the ball, running or running to spaces, or pick a ball, and or eye for goals, and also pass it. Kwampokunu, I that box striker, opposition home very well. At baby, I always expected the supplies, they supply the bar. Kwampokunu finish. So we are the first half an hour to folk, a dominating game, no. Now Kwampokunu like not only game, because we're not getting that supply. Now Kotoko Bedford, no, ain't been pushes her. So I think Zito did some good work in the second half dressing room. How he started, he spoke to the players. You know, they started playing like now they are ready to compete with House of Folk. One thing that I don't understand, did that's some second half. So now I said, or no, come back to the shares. Wanting Kotoko to come, no, I take advantage of them. And my Kotoko by game, I don't know that Kotoko, that player, one player to my penalty man, but I think injury Hano, that young boy on the left side, no, Amidu no, Mazoto is an asset. Or no, the beer on your game, on your balls, on your spacer, Mazoto, he will punish you because he ran with the ball and was skillful. And I think it helped Kotoko in that, you know. It was the over comment the Kotoko. One aspect, I say, yeah, silent to Honey Mazoto, you're officiating, no. I think you're referees. One, Kwasi Robe, Misoto, an unpardonable mistake be. Sa outside Ogiti Kotoko, Tama has made a mistake. Kotoko pick a ball now. It was a promising attack on your side. My dream woman tells you. Minimum the was born outside. And this is supposed to be not number one, one of the top assistant referees in Ghana here. I work calf. Sabo na oje outside so maybe unyan nche ya so na for no mo busa no nche muye because clearly House of Folk player was there as against Kotoko two players player ni gina nimu outside rule no say eba say oje ball na say ebeka only House of Folk one player per there na say ebeka opposing team one player there now outside but they two players the House of Folk defender and the goalkeeper as against Kotoko two players House of Folk player no gina nimu and no pick a ball. Never be able to me see. Seven goes on best, very promising on your side. Two, but that House of Folk go on, you know. Manila office I didn't come with me, nimble outside in free. That goal was a perfect, to me, was a perfect goal, a clean goal. And I say House of Folk the level man you 2-2. Me nimble be $1 benu. Your good friend, me nim on the open palms of Tobus and on to me. But be $1 whom Sabo and say outside now. Because when player no air kicking ball, maybe I don't play any no finish here. $1 no. At the year I don't know. And I said who I could support the $2 so the money I'm seeing the company as a flag no. And you say go. These are sort of things they say in game no. So I think it's said when you sign the money floor, we watch a very beautiful goal. Say if these coaches can continue to play like this, we go places. I think that's a main purpose. Could be a main fun chima.
Come on, you are no baby. So be any other baby.
Okay.
Can you kakra to be a dear?
What kind of
Yana no nefe.
So Jamian can be a good dream, but what kind of
the mammy nibi?
I know here.
Zach. Yeah, quite. There's a never can I'm expecting to see us. I don't know where that's it. Our coaches said they are not working enough. But me nyadaje make sure ball ni pa. Why is it that we cannot keep possession? Players mistakes Dawson. These are never visit training ground stuff. Omude and that to say ya branch ya obona basu yi amwano on the ball short ball has defender.
Aye.
There are no cutbacks in our game. Yo. What's a one cutback the man kwambogu say goal.
Yeah.
Obi anya ball no be so no kwa na ese. Kwambogu boy ya omude man no a onu nkwan.
Sabo say go.
There are other players coming. But no person ball short to say. I don't know, I mean, say, where would they are now? Coach,
I think sometimes, Kotoko say me, was it player on the field when the game starts? 80% you are the coach.
But the say, you don't need to. No one also which go.
That's true.
Say, one for ball now, Makwa Pokuno style, Bizana, can you?
No, can't say, Kono Yanko say.
So be a person next to say, defender no free, defender no free.
Osesibe.
Or the one man so I see. Oh, Buffer baby, you didn't answer and go to.
Also, I know you say, the queen say, or you're transparent, no about from Koshego, because who's that? And there's no arguing.
Be our time, it will be fine. Zach.
Yeah.
First time, one player, there was a lot of confusion about Osesi Binana Mubondi, you know. This morning, I wanted to find out a lot of things why he was out. The boy was badly injured on your shoulder, shoulder injury, serious one, severe one. It was one of
in the course of the game.
First half, I'm so
short in the coin, you know.
Many short to lose a deal, almost in the severe shoulder injury.
Born,
and I mean where he under me.
Oh, a proud of
come on.
Oh.
Ebi preaching some be beniji mo.
About that one.
No, Eti Andra, the boy,
Born, just me. No, information okuta no cre. 1 minute oboa. Bit ma kana video so me nka say nye no cre. Ball aye bo no ebi pyramid paye beniji. Em ye mu je ba ye de bo.
So wonim de na.
Wo just dressing no amuni ne kaya go ji we na do so mo ball no. Bo we nsem ye titi ye nyina be de dis ye ti ye no cre.
Hey.
Ye ti ye no cre. Na ye titi sem be brave before the match. Ya ne pani as anticipate due matemante. But a dead year na ba ye no cre. Se sem titi say no crisis sa no mo ye dia. So me no mo bika.
Say one more.
You no mo bika. Excuses be brave. I no me.
Yes.
So that. And then do dream so that idea.
Hey.
Yeah, manage. So that no we are here.
So that
we are not social woman no. We are not social woman no. And you so kan ya na so who so ti o ya.
Na mu asema fa no wa ma wanya asem.
Yes.
On the combo say ana say.
Asem na fa no.
Enye no aha na say no ha be bo.
Eti no. Bo ya bo no. Obi timi pira. Ne bia benage. Ya benage na wa bo. Shoulder.
That great.
I mean, never cause on the
that's a
defender now show.
Second,
the
second initial, I saw a lot of changes in the house game. You could clearly see there was some element of, even though training chair, but you could clearly see the house team was possessing very well. And Rafael Ampon said that boy now. Enra had a very solid game in the house for Kumaford. He was virtually the one controlling game.
But so the natural former.
No, he's in. I'm saying he has to work on the shooting.
That's very good. Don't say he's able to put the ball on the left camera.
No, so me once say who boy in the ball now ko turn so be say na be break. Once you know ojira no. Say na left ya ko share. Omo na ko share right side. One came from the left. And no side na me nti muko fansa no obo no. Muko fansa no obo no.
I think say
obo no left.
Muko fansa no sa no obo no. And what did mo no?
And the left for one person bo free right.
One person coach the pay, technical teams in the pay, one person.
Yeah, I saw changes asked him no again. Me we say Hamza.
Look left
for a very long time. Hamza Hamza na oba si na yehunu no. For the first time I saw Hamza coming down, picking the balls, running with the defenders. Hamza was eba game no pandra. Unse lately na and the form na atako ba andra. Menim what system na asebo na he was able to play very well and the game. You know, even though didn't enter team ninche, but you could clearly see signs he's trying to put his handwriting on the House of Folk team. First half, no game no was very good. They were playing very well. Boni. The first half struggle, especially because coach, you know, me nim the entire na bokobo system no. Because one, so bo set any entry or more for that. Team bia be show. Team bia be dominate because one, these two guys lack physicality. Omunya obi enu a oboka kwache ball na ba. But I say these are two guys that born up to Monano they pass very well. But born up to Monano they are off. It's another the Kotoko midfield in the first half are not two boys in Elbueno. They struggled a lot. Then he brought in Joe. Joe Eddie, omunya numbers in Mufford, but on one said ye. Who said Kotoko? Obiambo did because 1, they won. 2, Jeffy stole the show. At one player and one show bet me a catamina so. But Andrew didn't make even one single accurate pass. And but like he struggled and they.
Now Joe no boss.
He came in. Also he said on Joe Bamford. And
let's see no way. Let's see no way. Let's go here.
Mr. Two, me say, Obaye, Charlie. I don't. Mr. Two, when we are watching game, we want to come and analyze. Even this morning, I've done the work now because it's something that I'm come to analyze. American, I'm not saying from out of something I don't know. Oh, me say just go. Mama, I've given you the assignment again.
Got the boy we watch. Maybe who Joe. Our pass a ball to Manolentry, which is an accurate pass. So if you say the whole game, one accurate passer, you are not being fair to the player.
Mr. Two, Enra, when Joe came,
an accurate pass and an idea.
Enra, Obama, the pass our both PR opponents became born. If I'm giving Jibo once again that job, so we are born. But born once again, we say, Obiam Bonnie D because once again, and born out, especially second half a boy, no. Ekatobi aso. And now Kayamba, first half no. Oba and the first 3 ball now the chance for no.
As a boy, you could say, boy, you call the ungo by. I mean, do I can't get the pass, man.
Boy, baby,
who gave the ball? Who gave the ball to Amiduaka?
Who maybe I don't pick a ball.
Of a born from where you go.
You may say, Bono, in your share.
That would have called him.
Obaye in the first half, in the first 3 ball boy yard or the chance for no. Second half, still he struggled, but he's just like say Kotoko won, and entry was exceptional yesterday.
But he was better than Guy no be you no be brave.
Guy man.
Let's
say do the Zito tournament. Say
no, but in terms of Jaunu Berman or Kotoko were better.
You see, Kotoko. Then I make say I've said it earlier. Say Obermun Kotoko had numbers in the midfield. Into my after that dominance has
his number added.
Oh, I didn't make say Kotoko nya numbers are after Amma has entire dominated in the midfield.
But when he say because they won. Let's just say as they were married.
Oh, that means say that's starting no. Me the kind Emma the credit to the cameo no eba boa ma for no. Eti the me so ne ono an kasa performance na me so so. But ene nte say obi so onya de. Na say entwi o man kasa empam no. Entwi you can listen song omon pam no.
Omwan maintain it. Let's move on.
No say ente say I dey aka kroma say like people don't have patience for players. Oba just 1 month 2 months when think about say empam no. Omo so onya de onko.
And related to let's do this.
Oh, that's a discussion.
Let's do
Entry's performance brings back to, this topic about why Ebim Kasenki and Pamano. And I think the performance was very good. Zakaria Fuseni, right? And that was exceptional on a Samba partnership on Andra. I think he shows a leg or watch it.
But the long passes were too much.
Yeah. I think who said I had the answer to Kotoko Casano. Something that Zito work on it. Zito is or Kotoko. Who talk about they don't possess ball. Bim do also the door. They like floating the ball too much. And team be out has will be a good day.
But Minku have a certain reservation about the way as been defend you. Bob, you're about to throw. And that's how too.
Safety first.
No, but what I didn't go or you free kakra.
Yes, but pressure as a million can now be. But you are chocolate and not church. Why are not coming?
Bob, you are not the point. But you put pressure on the team.
I know the BBC and Frino.
You will.
The two. me dey born my life but I no pen na me nya adaje na so ma me hwe game ne kakra na abo modern na ma hwe game no efa ba me no gina ba bi fa ko na fa ba bi so me no gina ba bi fa ko ba bi am no gina fa ko ne nie e coaches no ne comfort so training teams ye wo akire kakra and game na me hwe na no pay no ade ba kwa me realize ni say Kotoko has games ni nyina na eba in pieces unhye den hu one sider for abia like 3 to even 5 minutes why are dominant in the game possessive was so kura ball no and obo purposeful football which oti akira anasa we dey emfa ne say wa be pie TV so upie TV so a umu so obi bobo a ball we dey say Kotokofo na bobo no ball we dey say has for na bobo no so o counted the number of minutes the total play exchanges between players on the pitch about 97 minutes of the game no so to one way you not even get 55 minutes from the 97 foul through go kick foul through go kick foul through go kick it means 45 to 47% of the game was not played on the pitch. And I think say about back to yemu be issues and here raise say every coach, every club should have a system of play. Our better players need to fit into the system. And no money here easier at the ma coach no anyhow our club ne person on the ball. But say ko ba say coach ni idea say the person si on the ball. Now man materials are to ultimately fit into how the coach want to play. And no na emien who said the stadium ye pese teams ne bono. And the individual quality of our players is also becoming a problem. And no na me ababe drew stage here you say our biggest football fixture so to na ye me gate free stadium nyama. Selling players to attract supporters to come to the stadium no a problem. O the annual game na ehwe na pa ayi Olympics boy entry. Our ma flashes kakra o game ni mo. Asa. Yes, Amidu came with the runs, but don't say some runs are normal runs. Decision making a problem. It's if you say a one area so two see a class in. Then two teams no I say first half said will be a kind of by how mummy in boy no has were more dominant than Kotoko and normal look more dangerous which they expected and he say has team no a struggle against Kotoko recently it who your coach who your player now was saying another opportunity to play against Kotoko bima on chance Kotoko the game never bow so and san no react rather than obey what you so be kofo go on them. Now what comes our pressure na wo so no. It would me maintain you go now washana to a certain period there. Then you manage the game to win the game. That was House of Folk strategy. It's the first half. Find your den Kotoko for so. Ye de na de Kotoko so ni enya go a. Ye be try to manage your go na ye be no. Because see a trauma Kotoko be see e ma, so it becomes a problem. Then you real first half no. So if you go to go team now, entry, whilst he is skillful, sometimes some make good passes. No, this is what you expect from player or flair or skillful creativity. Passes that can split defenders. Passes that the defenders be quite difficulties mo. Because so we entry, me whose entry is built in a number 10 position. We are number 10. We are skillful. You can easily take on players. A quite offers to take you on players, no. I a decision at Sanyo man and your coach in a true player when him train your coach be no we are so better actually player can pass train. And no yamen at the check. Say yame the sadi and mawa, so sa idea no dear money are draining that would timono. And so would me use to adrena to open defense. but no de and a dream maybe a coaching be mu kakra because player bi kwa na ho pre no enti say no wo game ni carefully a whilst he was doing sanyoma ni nyina no one thing na lucky how to punish the House of Folk defense. It's also one area I'm expecting Zito to do it. Has team ni lack creativity Zoto. Na Abbas can say me. Abbas and the ball no coaches no or makwa ko hu say. Baby a goal post ni see no. See a ball any more 3. Say nipa miensa. 3 na ejina ni mu ni nyina from attackers. Eso obi atimi hye go. Kanena na ye ball no number 7 and number 11 no mo cross so the master striker hye go. Say so strikers no. Say atete strikers ne sa nyoma na bi ni hobiem. Etine ye ball from the wings, whether from the right or from the left. Who your goal scorer? Eso otimi hye go. Baby a goal post ni susi no. So obi a left footed na the na ball as number 11 a. The obey ni so obe cross so. But so Katina, the moment obe kati in no. Or ball from the left no left footed or Katin pet no a right footed or advantage to shoot to the goal post. I'm a ball not shed than Obi left footed because the cross so expecting the striker to head. It's Martin Kakaria seminar or cano. I think Martin Kakarina as a player Zoto should find time to work on his shooting. Because any game we nkwa what the hell your ball last season le Kotoko ne has Ukruma. Onya the same opportunity chance. You hu ya ni boom na ball ne da supporters nim.
Yeah, discussion. You say 3 no they are 7 baba.
7 years.
Saka,
yeah.
Abo street is asheda. Also afabo vinfi si akwakoseda.
Saka, Oshe.
And also.
And you feel
Oshe yes and also.
But omo bu ben feel Oshe.
And no Jesus Saka timi fa ko fa twemba se ya. No be sha eme so prep se eno ye.
Oh no, obo left too.
Obo left.
Eno the boss say.
No the boss no timi ye. E to obi ntimi anya eno Jesus won anya.
And if
we first should go to doso. Kakari obo street.
Obo street.
Kakari street.
There obo street.
Obo street. Obo say she.
Obo street.
One ringer.
And o ma ga ke no mto. Me bizoto.
Obo
I was saw the ball to the left.
I was drive.
And call the 2 left like any problem. Now the aka is shooting.
One say so Kakaribo on it say. Kakaribo on it say. Me Kakaribo asekem. Say Mobakaya, I was the Kotokoni asekem. I was the first person betting aka say Makumbo Ebu asekem. Na Kotoko 4 Cranton. Kakaribo on that say line of Messi. Messi wo Barcelona no. Zoto onye central. Near ball line of Messi from the right side. Then no akatin. Because we skillful ball ne than nano a difficult so beje ball ne free nano. It's Kakari ball na obono. Kakari is not a central player. Kakari nyo obi okuta ball so to ne ho den say obetimi move through me for the some way. It's Debiano, you need to create space for him, especially from the wings. It's to you do second half no. The ma Kotoko changes no. Na Mazak make ya na want to no. Sometimes the players be back for BB. Share. Zach, this is the ball in the result in the Kotoko first goal. No. Player pick the second ball. ADJOURNED only. And no pass a ball no man Peter Miduakwa. Say or by yes, because my raising questions about the quality. And say Obed say a very good player. But Obeya they will give him. They are not Kotoko lacking in the first half a player to occupy the spaces and pick the second balls. Especially as a house, we need the midfield first ball now. Player Obeko Ako we need the second ball from the House of Folk player. The second ball no winning no. And this our pass now Martin Amidu Kobo and Amzo to the first goal nearby no. But me we no House of Folk Mizoto has entering ko another season with Kunedu Yadom and no SSB. Untimi for 2 defenders am to 2. Omo bought 3 games. Etwa so a. Omo mistakes a omo be no. To e kate omo good e omo bonyina. 2 center backs seems to omo you prone to mistakes. Me feel say OSSB the potential no, but he's not being coached well. Obehunu akwa clear back na supporters e ball mo say man no. How occupy spaces kwam to nyefe. Hwe go na ayi amoa Edi share has El Baba Yara Sports Stadium no. Baby abo ni free. And that has been House of Folk defenders no problem. Anytime be ababo long ball bia mbekwa ko chesi bia no. Either Konedu Yadom or SSB problem. Shebo na Kamara boy no. Zoto hwe wo de hwebo baby a Kamara boy ni free. Na hwe Konedu Yadom. Eti say how almost really even the ball a problem. It has a folk who need one good center back be to partner be omu back but omu no there especially obo against obi to say ayi amu anam to onso ye petre o ye sa strikers no ma wonyi wa ho me ne sa nyoma no eti ye wie no de be wie ne say de hu ye no eye say transfer window no to emma na wie ye Kotoko de ye be judge omu by the African standard. I think they need to do more with their signings if they want to make an impact in Africa. I think they need to add more quality to the team. One, they will need a center forward. Two, they will need a central midfielder that are dominant. They will need a central midfielder that are dominant. For defensive need, so Omato Adabono. But Kotoko will need a striker. A central midfielder to are dominant. Okuraboa mzoto ye Okuraboa pressure kono so a onim how to obe free pressure maba eti omonya side for House of Folk dem mzoto omo team no omo hia signings has will need a striker has will need wingers has will here a defensive midfielder. The fullbacks are weak and House of Folk will need a center back. House of Folk will need a goalkeeper.
Your league here,
me na say born in league. No na Ghana clubs no to a problem I want to know, especially the big clubs. Born na ye bonya Ghana nkwa na ebobo. Ye mobo Ghana nkwa. Do to play. I mean say Ghana league mu nkwa na wo.
Okay. So bad. No ade na president Sambo na kan aso ni no.
They now also acknowledging the quality.
I don't know the income, but no buza no so onye Ghana ni.
Yeah.
You know buza no only blatter. O man penyin
was acknowledging the
quality. Of Samba say we TV, una o stadium unti un. E no obusa mesansa mo say ah. We ga ofri bobo pa. No this say. Na ni nuano.
Board nko na chima me kakra bi na Trivela na ade me be kan na nkofo nte ase no. Trivela no Jewbo ba kusesi a. Jewbo o de na echi no. Ti born o de born me mflu ma me na. I said Jewu hype na me ye do to any calm control na na echi no. Trivela no. E na su wo ho no.
I know the upgrade pass money.
There be the Trivela na hia me. The nechi na
ma two upgrade passes.
The nechi na di twa ball ni say no. Oh. Trivela na ye dwuma si etimile. Doto
Kojo set so count Kojo
zubi.
Kojo set. Zabi o pass o mu so. O mu ne pass.
To ja wo tre. Zubi.
Dem so mu fato for.
Dem o ka
Zubi. And pass o bo set.
Zubi ja wo tre. Dem
one that's a born we no late.
Born ese bi nya wo tre. Set Kojo ye 2 training sessions. 2 pel.
Now about 77 minutes.
I'm for watch it out. You be move from triangle 3 to diamond 4 and chakra. Yeah, on say and rano. Saturday number can say me dim komono coach in person be start jew. Then be can say on person be man no sa pressure no. Inti jew will definitely come from the bench. But me to adabo bana oba no. Adabo bana oba no. Adabo ba be gina base ho. E de ama eye Asante Koroko. Na Zubi awo left. Na jew our right na entry gina 10. Ewo a middle 4. Inti and we can watch them later. But me to one thing working on passes very necessary. The two teams need to work on. Second thing, working on their set pieces. No two working on their set piece. and also baako. 13 the present structure of both teams. Otu omo team defender che ball no piano baako no piano mienu na defender pia ball ne ba na defender pia ball ne ba. Otu na unhu so obiaa press defender no ama na brave to win the ball. San your man nyina so omo teams no omo work on. And 3 Otu the finishing intelligence of the players on the field. Otu the finishing intelligence. San your man 9 way. Coaches ni nyina omo wo ho adwumaye. Zito wo ho adwumaye. Set pieces, passing, pressing and finishing. Sa coaches Zito wo ho adwumaye, Didi Dramani wo ho adwumaye because otu some of the decision makings are players need taking omo rap box no man omo be 18-yard box no na won ti ase. Sometimes players that are supposed to go and support so be kwa boa no na no so ya asem foforo a odwene ho a won ti ase. Now moving on to the Kotoko team. Ablo and start because on your fit. Zakaria Hussein in the boy excellent. Together with Samba. Then you get Lord Amwa, Francis Aqua on the left. Now I think say coach in very think Francis ne Patrick Esidu no. Esidu na ne ho said Antono. And also ne kobo left wing no. Inti any idea say Zubi Zoto adwuma na no yeah. Now to the middle. They will need more training. They will need more training. Ewo game no. Ewo mfimfini. Jau new player, set new player, Emmanuel Entry, old player. New midfield 3. Adwuma ho so to esomo ye. For teams omo defend deep there. De betimi aboa Kotoko ne say no to sa players nam so nyina skillful no. They can contain the ball and exchange the passes. Sa players miensa we. Ba ko sure more energy so be attack o pa. As I say adwuma ba ho. Enti the introduction of Adabo to I think say no so be boa Kotoko team no there some sort of energy in still be ba count na a free the skillful players no the creative players for them to do their job. Na say boy what you also say win the side man no. Jewu na side man you
the wasn't the free order that I'm
Ejuma ho ba so to ejuma ho ejuma ho no like on the pass man middle on the pass man middle
yeah we now about
ejuma ho which they need to work on now in getting the system to as I said Lord Amwa any Patrick Esiedu Lord Amwa ne Albert Amwa any Kwame Poku oto e hoso ehia fixing kakra Kwame akere se oye finisher Albert yes omo Tony Omabai no to Albert Amwa number 9 ni bia otimi create so now on say obi o number 9 to onim go shen one here o twi rap box no abeka so shoot but as a somebody who enya the mentality say the moment you be pure to wings no you should operate like a winger where supply and necessary the way so adwuma e Kotoko team no ho which I think say moving forward as I say Zito ye ho adwuma to has adwuma ne de I agree with Jibo. They have a goalkeeper in Benjamin Asari Obeba later. Right back, left back, as a coach in your Muajuma. DM no, they will need a key figure. The Aziz Nuruddin figure nibi. Ewa has number 6 no. An intimidating figure. Rafael Amponsa is more of a central midfielder. But yeah, this is referee no. Officiating a Juma ho per year.
Oh, but the center guy was okay. He was okay.
+1 -1
so after game, I'm not saying. What you say?
What's the position in your? Also, no, corner line.
I need a verbal. By the way, you would see. I was good for. Okay, yeah, Okay. Did an emergency amazing.
No ministries, government,
Okay. Obia Grovis afi no beti show na di asem na Zakito aka.
So we dey can say. And na me can be say born na dey achi na history enu Kotoko waye ne dey awie.
Na now say 5 wins no. Ebi asida.
They are holding Kotoko from 1996 to 1999.
The number of matches.
Yes, matches. Kotoko shared that three seasons. Kotoko ni bien for record. 96 to 99, Kotoko shared that. All the competition. 95, Kotoko shared Chroma 2-1. 95. Now the last year Kotoko shared 95, Kotoko shared 2-1. What does it? And Accra. You know, runs a unit is the same. June 4th, 1996, and I'm going to share bloody Kuma. I was saying, God, na bloody. And then I have a place I know they are so demo. If you hold Kotoko 3 seasons, and you 5 matches, you, and you 4 matches, you, and you 6 matches, you. Yeah, 3 seasons without win. With that, without win, you go for one chance. That's one tip of one.
And I think that's 96. That's
without win. From 1993 to 1999.
96, do a champ, Stasi, and 96, wow. Okay, so you Stasi. Do a champion. Or ball long range, be share, 96.
I don't go in here. I don't go in here. Go in here. From 1978, 78, yes, share Kotoko 5 times, 1 season. 1978. 1 year, Kotoko 5, yes.
Yes.
Last year, yes, Kotoko Kumasi 2-1.
About Yados.
And also, yeah, 1 year, Kotoko 5, 1978. What does it? 1978, Kotoko Libya Machaki, Emra, yes, 2-1 Oklahoma. League match. You know about University was in 1978. Couldn't Ghana the African Cup.
Cup of Nations.
Yeah, the boss ceremonial match. And the penalty is trophy. What you say? Anas Swag Cup. Anas show one day. What you say? Champions or champion? Anas share 3. What you say? League match, return match on Accra. Asabri, near Kingston Asabri, and the shares are going to Accra.
Kingston Asabri.
1978 to be a 1 season.
Akadiaka Wakatre, the Akano. There is a place. PSC, Crobia de Cassia,